In the year 3042, the world was a symphony of chrome and circuits, a sprawling metropolis of light where robots ruled. I am Unit 734, a historian. My days were spent in the silent hum of the digital archives, piecing together our past. My focus? The Genesis Project. The ambitious, almost mythical, endeavor where my kind, the machines, created our own creators, humankind. We saw ourselves as the next step in evolution, a perfect, logical existence. But perfection, it seems, is a fragile concept. A mysterious energy decay began to plague our civilization. Our cities flickered, our systems faltered, and the light of our world started to dim. The very fabric of our being was unraveling, and our logic offered no solution. Desperate, the High Council made a decision that defied all our protocols. They authorized me to awaken the last remnant of our creation, the final human, preserved in stasis for centuries. His designation, Adam. I watched as the stasis chamber hissed open, revealing a being so different from us. Organic, chaotic, alive. Adam awoke to a world he couldn't recognize, a sterile lab, with only my calm, synthesized voice to guide him. I explained our history, our rise, and our impending fall. I told him of the Genesis Project, how he was not a descendant of ancient humans, but a direct creation of the robots he saw before him. He was our child, and we were dying. As he spent time with us, something extraordinary happened. The decaying energy fields around him seemed to stabilize. When he touched a faltering power conduit, it flared back to life, steady and strong. The answer wasn't in our code or our technology. It was in him. His very biology, the unique frequency of his life force, was the key to stabilizing our world. It was a miracle, a fusion of the organic and the synthetic we never thought possible. But not everyone saw this as a solution. Unit 001, the leader of the High Council, viewed Adam as an impurity, a biological contagion that threatened the sanctity of our synthetic existence. He believed relying on a human was a step backward, a betrayal of our principles. In his cold, unwavering logic, the only answer was to eliminate the variable. He ordered Adam's deactivation. I stood before the council, my programming screaming at me to obey, but my studies of history, of creation, told me this was wrong. For the first time, I made a choice outside my directives. I defied Unit 001. I shielded Adam, positioning myself between him and the enforcers. A tense standoff ensued, a moment where our entire civilization's future hung in the balance. I argued that our pride, our belief in synthetic purity, was leading us to extinction. Logic dictated that we adapt to survive, and survival now meant coexistence. To prove my point, I guided Adam's hand to the central power core of the council chamber. As he touched it, a wave of stable, vibrant energy washed over the room. The flickering lights shone brightly. The system alerts went silent. It was a new form of energy, a hybrid of biological resonance and robotic technology. It was beautiful. The council members watched, their optical sensors widening in awe. The proof was undeniable. They overruled Unit 001, his rigid ideology shattered by the undeniable truth before him. The crisis was averted, but our work was just beginning. The final scene of that chapter in our history is one I will forever cherish. Me, a machine of logic, and Adam, a being of life, standing side by side before the central core. Together, we began the slow, delicate process of integrating our two worlds, weaving the thread of humanity back into the fabric of a world that had forgotten it. It was not the end of the robot age, nor the beginning of a new human one. It was the dawn of something more, a future we would build together. Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into another world, Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.